happening, people? Graps by Guap here, and I put out a tweet on the Wrestling's 2K Twitter page. If people want a video on how to map tights, big up everybody that got back to me, because I've been getting messages for the past year or two in regards to how to create attires, how to map attires. Today I'm not teaching how to design attires, design tights or any of that. Literally just going to be sticking to mapping the attire. There's so many different amazing creators that have put out videos on YouTube, on Twitter, in different discords on how to create attires. It's not long-winded, but I'm not here to do that. Maybe not today, maybe another day. But yeah, today we're going to concentrate strictly on mapping. I whipped up a quick design. Let me show you guys. Voila! Something simple, nothing too crazy. Made it within about 25-30 minutes. Kind of based on something else that I've done before. But I'm going to show you the best way to export the attire, the way I do it, and upload it onto 2K, get in the game, and then map it. So in terms of cropping it, I crop it in 3 different ways. I crop it in the middle, so I crop it to wherever the middle is. So that's the middle. Crop, export that. What I usually do, just so I can get an idea of the order I like to do things in. So let's just say let's call this test tights. And what I will do is, if you guys want the tights, I'll put the tights in the description as well, so you guys can have it, do whatever you want with it. I'm not going to be editing anything. If you do take it, don't ask me for any other colorways, nothing of that sort. So I usually name the top bit number 1, just so I know in that order I'm going to be doing that. Then undo, and then it's just simple as cropping it halfway. So halfway will be about there. Crop it there. So I usually do the left leg, well, the core's right leg, I usually do that number 2. So I call that number 2. And then select inverse, crop, export, 3. Cool. So let's hop onto the game. Let's get into it. Cool. So obviously going to Create Creations, go into your image manager. Yeah, just download all the attire parts. I have no idea how this is going to look in game, but we have to trust the process. If you like this video and you want more tutorials, let me know. Comment down below, like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. These tights aren't just limited to male cores, but it's the first one there. Cool. So now we're in the game after we've downloaded everything. And if you like more videos like this, please let me know. Comment below. Make sure you subscribe. Yeah, we've got more WWE 2K content coming out this year. Yeah, man. Just appreciate all the love that you guys give us on the Wrestling's 2K Twitter. But yeah, cool. So what we're going to do, we're going to go to wrestling tights. I tend to like to go for tights, especially if I've got a belt on the actual design. I tend to go for one of the AJ Styles, but yeah, I tend to go for like the AJ Styles, or you can use the this one. I think this is a Xavier Woods. I know Dino, big up Dino. I know he tends to use this one, or the actual other Elijah Woods one for tires that he usually makes like kick pads for. So he usually uses this one, which is a good attire. But you know what? Let's use this one. Cool. So I'm gonna go to custom images, and then remember what I said about naming them, numbering them. It's gonna be number 1. Good. Tend to add a little bit of an emboss. So let's emboss it to 100. Not that it needs to be embossed at the moment. And then add new image. And let's go to number 2, image placement. So I like to line it up. So you can see embossed at 100 as well. I'm most likely going to change these types because you can see a bit of an outline there, but we move regardless. And then add new image. Third one. So it's pretty simple, guys. Literally, once you've kind of got a simple idea of lining up the attire, it's pretty simple. So probably could make the belt buckle a bit smaller, but it is what it is. But emboss that. Also, this attire is not too bad though. Like I said, something simple. Nothing too crazy. Add new image. What we're going to do is we're going to use the miscellaneous images, the 2K, the material trick. So what you tend to do is map that, turn the opacity all the way down, turn it all the way down, and that way you can choose the material used. So I tend to either go, depending on the tights design, I tend to usually go either satin, rubber, leather, or carbon fiber. I think I like, it just depends on how it looks. Satin, I do like satin, but I do also think satin is overused, and it makes it too shiny sometimes. So yeah, let's go for carbon fiber. It kind of matches the little hex designs on the tights as it is anyways. So, and you repeat that again. So you essentially do it for each part. For each part, material, make that carbon fiber. Opacity, almost lost myself there. New image one more time. Miscellaneous. Image placement. All the way down. Material. Carbon fiber. Opacity all the way to 0. There you have it. how to texture map types, how to export the files, and yeah, it's essentially just about making sure that you export them at the right sizes. So exporting it 50% vertically, and then exporting it split ways on both sides, and then yeah, this is the final look. Like I said, if you want these images, it's going to be in the description. I'll also put the template there as well, so in this description. And yeah, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. If there's any other type of tutorials you guys want to see, or any other type of content that you want to see from me, please let me know in the comments below. And yeah, man, see you in the next one. Peace.